Black Alpha Network. Power to the people.
Hello, Black World. Welcome to the Black AlphaCast. Welcome to the Black Alpha Network. I'm Todd Six. Subscribe to the channel and hit me up on Twitter. Black Alpha Net W1. We're going to do what we do best. We're going to bring the truth, speak the truth, and let these motherfuckers know we ain't nothing to fuck with. Because there's only one way to go, and that's all the way in. Let's get it.
That's our motto. We want freedom by any means necessary.
Hell, I might be anywhere, but when I leave, you remember I said, with the last words on my lips, I am a revolutionary.
Black Nation, how you doing out there? If it ain't so good, I hope it becomes good. And if it's already good, I hope it becomes great. And we're going to turn great to excellent, so on and so forth, because that's how we do things around here. It's getting close to the election. It's getting real close to the election, 2020 election. And we already see the bullshit. We already see the games. And there's so many motherfucking games, it's hard to count and it's hard to keep track of. But let's talk about something specifically. Let's talk about something directly, because that's what we do here on the AlphaCast. We get straight to it, live and motherfucking direct. We're going to talk about these Democrats, or these bum-ass Democrats, as I say. We're going to talk about the games they play. We're going to talk about the Democratic plantation, because that's all it is. You got the Republican plantation, you got the conservative plantation, the liberal plantation, and the Democrat plantation. But today we're going to talk about the Democrat plantation. We know the other plantation ain't shit. But see, the problem is a lot of motherfuckers think that the Democrat plantation is some type of goddamn, some home for us. Some shit that we belong to. We don't belong to that shit. That ain't got nothing to do with us. And the games and all the trickery and all the con artist shite shit that the Democrats been pulling on black folks for years, that shit is coming to an end. And we done all seen it. And right now we watching that plantation burn to the motherfucking ground. We watching that plantation disappear. Straight up. They need black folks. And they've been trying to con black folks. And they done built the house off our labor. So when we get woke and we walk away from these motherfuckers, now what they gonna do? Now where they at? Now what's popping? You see? And today we're gonna break it down. All the games that they play with us, all the little motherfucking disrespect, all the hoe ass shit that they try to pull on black society, on certified black culture. We're gonna break all that shit down, and we're gonna show you that once we walk the fuck out, and once we get independent, we stand on our fucking own, these same slave master plantation Democrat motherfuckers, they ain't got nowhere to fucking go. And that's what's gonna pop. So here we go. Another election. Another election is on the horizon, and we're still dealing with the same bum-ass Democrats, the same bum-ass Democratic Party, the same fake, hoe-ass, trick bag motherfuckers that they've been for the last 55 years. They still sending black folks a bunch of bullshit. They still disrespecting us. They still openly showing us no love, and black folks out here are on to that shit. See, their problem is that they've invested in a bunch of civil rights Negroes. You know what I mean? They invested in a bunch of niggas from yesterday, the day before, years ago. But the problem for them now is that this black era right now, this era we living in today, is woke as fuck. We strong and we independent. We don't go for that bullshit that grandpa and dinosaurs went for. Where they went for yes, a master. We'll do anything for the Democratic plantation. That shit canceled nowadays. You dealing with some woke black alphas, certified black society, and we calling our own shots. So that same trick bag that they used to feed niggas, that niggas will fall for 55 motherfucking years, is over. The tactics that they use today, that shit try to go in 2008, 2004, 2000, 96, 92. That shit don't work no more. That shit don't work no more, and they can't handle it. And if you watch closely, you see these motherfuckers is in disarray. They scattered. They all shook up. They shook up like a pair of dice in Vegas. They don't know what the fuck to do. They said, we gonna feed the niggas a fake black person. Reject. We gonna feed these niggas a fake black ally, Joe Biden. Reject. We gonna feed these niggas a stripper pole. Reject. Black folks say no black agenda, no vote. And it's sad that it took 55 years for black folks to demand something, instead of just bending over for these motherfuckers. But that's okay. That's why the old niggas is gone and the new niggas is in the motherfucking house. Before, black folks wanted to just get in the house. They just wanted master to say, come on into the plantation. Have a seat over there on the floor or in the basement. This new era, we don't just come in the house, we kick the motherfucking door in. And then we take over the fucking house. And we start putting up our own fucking pictures on the wall. And eventually, Massa got his ass outside. We done took Massa, kicked him off his own motherfucking plantation, and put up black owned. That's how you do things. And that's what's going on right now. The Democrats have been used to dealing with sucker ass niggas for so long, it's almost in their nature just to con us. It's the liberal versus conservative. It's the old thing Brother Malcolm was talking about back in the 60s. Everybody knows this shit. It's just a matter of who accepts it and who don't. You got your Roland Martins and your Jamel Hills, aka your two bum motherfuckers, your Bakari, whatever the fuck his name is, your Angela, whatever the fuck her name is. All these punk ass old wannabe fucking Democrats ain't worth the motherfucking food stamp. These motherfuckers just coming around trying to feed Democrat shit to black folks, trying to force us to do this shit. And they mad right now. They really upset because they try to force Democratic shit on black folks and we reject it and now they feel offended. Well, good, well, be offended, motherfucker. Be offended then. Cause it's no black agenda, no vote. It's tangibles, nigga. I want some material. I want some shit that I can hold, touch, and feel. I want some empowerment. And if you cannot give that, then you ain't getting no vote. And it's not my fault that you've invested in a community that you need to vote from, but you don't want to do nothing to get it. Well, guess what? Then your ass ain't gonna have a party. And your ass ain't gonna win an election. And you'll never win another motherfucking election until you start giving black folks something. And if you don't give black folks something, then hey, sorry for you. Sucks to be you. Fuck them. It don't matter. Ain't nothing gonna get worse for black folks. That con game that we gotta vote for y'all motherfuckers or our life is over, that shit don't work. That's been exposed. Once again, that's a 1980, 1960 motherfucking thing. That shit don't pop off around here. That shit don't go for us. We know goddamn well black folks done struggled through every single motherfucking Democratic president ever. Don't hit me with the Donald Trump is so evil and if you don't vote for him, racism is gonna be here. Nigga, racism gonna be here anyway because y'all motherfuckers is racist. All you have is white supremacy Democrat, white supremacy Republican, white supremacy liberal, white supremacy conservative, white supremacy left, white supremacy right. So this whole bullshit that y'all been trying to sell us that don't go vote for the Republicans because they racist, come vote for us and we'll save you. It's over. That shit is canceled, deleted, erased, done. You better try a new one, motherfucker. Okay, because we understand now that y'all motherfucking Democrats are just as racist as the Republicans. And only difference between y'all is y'all got just different ways that you're gonna use white supremacy and you got different ways on how you're gonna harm black folks, but either way, you gonna use white racism. We understand that shit. So once we took that shit from you, now what you got? What you got now? What you got? What you got? What you got? Exactly, you ain't got nothing. So like I was just saying before, Massa went from being in the plantation, calling the shots, to now we done ran his ass off the fucking block. And now we in this motherfucker and it says black owned and Massa got his ass over there in the motherfucking barn. Go pick me some cotton, motherfucker. That's where it's at. Oh yeah, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. White supremacy make a lot of motherfucking mistakes. And it's on us to capitalize on it. And if these bum ass wannabe black Democrats ain't gonna do it, then good, certified black society will do it. It don't matter. We make a lifetime putting out fire. These motherfuckers start any goddamn way. It ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? See, now the Democrats, they need the black vote more than ever. See, once Donald Trump became president and he won the white vote by 21%, which is a landslide. Remember, the margin historically that Republicans get the white vote over the Democrat is 14%. Ever since Barack Obama, you've had a 20 and a 21% Republican white vote victory. That's a landslide. This has been a secret they ain't been telling you. Because remember, if America admits that Donald Trump wins the white vote by 21%, then they gotta admit that it ain't just a bunch of rednecks in Tennessee who love this motherfucker. It's the doctors, the lawyers, the teachers. And then they gotta admit that every time they call him racist, all white people are racist because apparently they love vote for the motherfucker. Something we've all known, but they've been trying to hide that fact. So therefore lies the problem with the Democrats. The Democrats, every time they lose the vote to a Republican by like 21%, they really need the minority vote more. They really need the minority vote. But guess what? Latinos don't vote for the motherfuckers because half Latinos think they white, so they vote Republican. Asians, they think they white, they vote Republican. Black folks have been giving these motherfuckers our vote. 98% of our vote. Historically, we've been the most loyal, down-to-earth stronghold for the Democratic Party ever. These motherfuckers should bend over backwards to accommodate us. All these other little fucking groups y'all talk about POC and person of colors and minorities and all this bullshit, and you want to come at us and not give us what the fuck we deserve? You want to come out here and talk a game about racism and white supremacy and solidarity with black folks, and we give y'all motherfuckers 98% of our vote, and you don't do shit for us, but give a stripper fucking pose? Obama gets there and says, no, doing things just for black people. That's not how it works in America. Then he walks right out the fucking room and does something specifically for every other goddamn group. What? Joe Biden writes a fucking crime bill in 94 and then he comes back like he's goddamn Martin Luther King now? Right? That's what y'all do? Black folks have done everything for that party. We've kept the fucking lights on for the Democratic Party. They owe us. They do more things for these minority groups that don't even vote for them. But a black person come, nigga, we come and ask for a plate of soul food. They want to call us racist and say that's wrong. A nigga can't even get a piece of fried chicken and some fucking collard greens without them getting mad. God damn, no, we gotta cook for everybody. All food matters. The fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? So when you examine the disrespect that black folks have received specifically from the Democrats, nah, cancel. Zero tolerance, we ain't going for that. And if you notice, the Democrats, they only have like 2 different political approaches for black folks. One is, we're not Trump. Remember, because now they say we're not Trump. Before it used to be, we're not George W. Bush. Then it was, we're not Reagan. It was, we're not George H. Bush. It's always, we're not those racist Republicans. Because remember, liberals and Democrats, they always do this shit where it's those white Republicans who are the racist ones. Us Democrats, we're your friends. And if you just come vote for us, we'll take good care of you. We'll save you from the evil racist Republicans. That's they shit. Us good white Democrats will save you from those evil Republicans. That's it. That's all they've ever ran, over and over and over. Going back to LBJ, the only reason they gave black folks the right to vote is so they can get an advantage over those Republicans. They said, let us liberals pretend to be their friends, and then we can get their vote, and therefore we can beat the Republicans. That's it. That's it. There ain't nothing to it. That's what the fuck they've been doing for years. The conservative comes in and says, fuck you niggas. Whites only. And then the Democrat comes in and says, no. Come here, Marquise, Shaquita. I'm your friend. I'm a good white person. I'm gonna save you from those bad white people if you just come on over here. And then they walk right out that room, they go high five that Republican and say, look, we got these dumb niggas trapped. These stupid niggas actually think that we're good white people. They really think that us white Democrats got their back. Nope. And then they'll come on TV to tell you how the Republicans are so racist and how they're so good. And then they'll walk out the room again and not do shit for you. Not give you shit. Not give you nothing but motherfucking talk. You name me right now anything that Democrats specifically have given black folks other than fucking words, other than chattering their motherfucking mouth. Nothing. Don't let none of these motherfuckers tell you some indirect shit. Well, they gave us that shit on the 15th floor that trickled to the 14th, 13th, 12th, 11th, all the way down to the basement. We got crumbs from them. The fuck out of here. Don't let no hoe-ass black Democrat talk. A black Democrat is just a slave who thinks he's on the fucking plantation, but really he's just a nigga. Okay, period. Okay, fuck all the black Democrats, nigga. Matter of fact, there's no such thing as a black Democrat. There's a black nigga who wants to be a white Democrat. It's a black nigga who wants to be a white liberal, but he ain't accepted. Hell no. They laughing at your sorry ass, nigga. You just a nigga, just like every other black person in the world to these white racist Democrat motherfuckers. Okay, so shut your wannabe white Democrat ass up and go sit the fuck down somewhere and go serve master some fucking tea. All right, you do that and then come talk to me. Now, back to these Democrats. That's the only thing they've ever given black folks is the good cop, bad cop. Or they come out and they sing and dance. Every single Democratic candidate has always did a sing and dance, a motherfucking hold down, a jive turkey motherfucking dance with black folks. They don't do this for no other group. You don't go in front of no other group, sing and dance. You don't talk to their goddamn flute players. You don't talk to their trumpet players. You don't talk to their rappers. You don't do none of that shit. They literally have a completely separate approach when it comes to us. What's their approach when it comes to us? It's good cop, bad cop. I'm a good white Democrat. I'm gonna save you from the racist Republicans. Or I'm gonna do a nice little motherfucking dance for you and you're gonna vote for me because I'm a cool white guy. And can I come to the cookout? That's their fucking black approach. Period. I mean, what you expect? You got a group, the Democrats, who don't meet with economists or political strategists or doctors or lawyers or community organizers. They meet with artists. How the hell you think you gonna get anything just from a motherfucker that won't even meet with your intellects, won't meet with your scholars? They meet with fucking rappers. They meet with some rappers that don't even fucking go gold. God damn, give me a motherfucker who's double platinum at least. Can you go, motherfucker, go meet with Ice Cube, nigga. Go meet with Snoop Dogg. God damn. Motherfucker, go meet with Scarface. Nigga, go meet with motherfucking Outkast, nigga, Bone Thugs or some fucking body. Nigga, you going to meet with some dusty ass chump rappers that won't even be around. You sitting here trying to predict the future for black folks with some rappers that won't even be around in the future. These motherfuckers is some hoes. Shameless, no good Democratic busters. You know what I'm saying? And we need to sweep their ass right the fuck out with the trash. That's what the fuck we need to do. Lizzo, nigga, please. Nigga, please. Stop it. Killer Mike, I like you, bruh. I really do. But you gotta stop all the motherfuckers shucking and jiving with these motherfuckers. Don't you ever go meet with no motherfucking politician and take a photo with them. Because that's why they doing it. You being used as a prop, bro. For real. And in your motherfucking head, you may think that you doing this on some cool shit. But you can meet with these motherfuckers either in silence, or you can meet with that motherfucker and he said, man, let's take a photo for Instagram. Nah, I ain't taking no photo. Because we know these motherfuckers is snakes and we understand his intentions. We know what he gonna do with that photo. You gotta be smart, bro. You gotta know their tactics. Don't allow him to do that. Don't allow him to hold you. Don't allow him to hold you. Don't let him get off. Go meet with this motherfucker on some business shit. People go meet with business all the time. When one exec goes to another exec and they're both working for a corporation, they don't say, let's take a photo out, put it on Instagram. He's doing that to say, look, I got the nigger vote. Look, Democrats, I got your niggas. And you fell for the shit. Don't take no motherfucking picture with that man. Fuck you doing? Lets me know you ain't savvy enough, Killer Mike. Step your game up, bro. Little meetings and having lunch with Bernie Sanders and all that shit. And all that fussing and fighting with fucking, what's the whole name? Candace Owens, fussing and fighting with that bitch, bro. You're rusty, my nigga. You're rusty, bro. Get that shit up. You know what I'm saying? You don't never take no photo op with no motherfucking politician when you there to discuss business. They don't take no motherfucking photo op with the motherfucking executive from Initech. You don't see the nigga from Microsoft. You don't see the motherfucker from Apple having no fucking photo op or taking lunch and shit. Nigga, you're always in front of a camera with a politician. Nigga, that don't do shit. You think that's doing something for us. In reality, you're doing that shit for them. Because now they can sit there and use you as a fucking bait and say, hey, I got him. Don't do that. Step your game up, Killer Mike. I fucks with you, but step that shit up. We ain't got no time for your slacking. Dead that. Now, back to what I was saying. Somebody who feeds you entertainers is never going to feed you education, never going to feed you economics, never going to feed you any type of empowerment. Understand that. And any black person who's cool with that is a fucking idiot. We need to dismiss him and write him off. Puff Daddy, fuck him. Get him out of there. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about. You don't make a political party, nigga, and then go support the goddamn Democrat. That means you ain't got a political party. Have you ever seen one political party support another political party, endorse them? That ain't how it works. That ain't how it works. Voters support parties. Have you ever seen the Democrats say we endorse the Republicans this election? Have you ever seen the Green Party say we endorse the Democrats this election? A party does not endorse another party. You know what that really means, Puff? It means just like your rap career, nigga. It's been a bunch of bullshit and it's a fucking fraud. The same way you frauded out your motherfucking artists, same way you trying to fraud out the motherfucking black community. You ain't got no political party, nigga. You got a bought and paid for Democratic motherfucking group that was used to make it seem as if you got some type of black fucking group, but in reality, all you got is a Democratic fucking con. So that's it. It's proven that the Democratic Party's only fucking plan is to con you, is to shiest you, is to throw you tricks. That's all they've ever done to us black folk. And we cannot rely on these sucker ass counterfeit niggas to ever call them out on it. Cause you gotta understand, these counterfeit Negroes, these fake ass wannabe Democrat black folks, they don't give a fuck. They'll take anything. If a white motherfucker even looks at them, they gonna throw a goddamn parade. They gonna throw a goddamn party. They gonna have balloons and confetti and all types of shit coming from the fucking ceiling. It don't matter. So we cannot rely on these fake Democrats. So your mama, your auntie, your uncle, your fucking great-great-grandpa, any of them niggas, I don't give a fuck if they old or young, who's a fake black Democrat, and they trying to force you to fucking vote for the Democrats, and they trying to tell you how it's your fucking life duty, and you ain't really a human being if you don't vote for these motherfuckers. Tell them to shut the fuck up. Alright, tell them to take their ass back to the fucking Democratic plantation and get the fuck out your face. Cause it seems like everybody's got a family member, 1, 2, 3 of them, I don't fucking know, but everybody seems to have a fucking family member who's telling them how they got to vote for the Democratic Party. Okay, and what that really means when you meet a black person who's just telling you that it's your duty to vote for the Democrat, that just means that you're dealing with a fucking slave. Okay, and get the fuck away from them. Get as far a fucking away from them as you possibly can, cause nothing good gonna ever come out of dealing with them type of people. It's not your duty to vote for the Democratic Party. It's not your pledge to vote for the Democratic Party. You don't owe them shit. You don't owe Barack Obama shit. You don't owe Michelle Obama shit. Joe Biden, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Jimmy Carter. You don't owe none of them motherfuckers nothing. Matter of fact, they owe us. They owe black people. We the motherfuckers who done gave them everything. We the motherfuckers who been the most loyal, the most passionate, the most strong for them. They owe us every goddamn thing. We out here standing in the fucking rain. You had 98-year-old motherfucking grandmas sitting in the goddamn rain waiting to vote for Barack Obama, and he didn't do shit for us. Matter of fact, he did counter shit to us. All he did was gripe and criticize us. Well, you know, you weren't acting like a real man. You were acting like a thug. Pick up your pants and pay child support. This motherfucker was sounding like a full-fledged white supremacist. He ain't say shit about them white supremacists running around. Matter of fact, he don't even use the fucking word white supremacy. $200 right now to any motherfucker who can find me a clip of Barack Obama saying the words white supremacy. Hit me up, Black Alpha Net W1 on Twitter. I will cash app you $200 fucking off rip if you can find it. Now what the fuck do I owe somebody that great grandma done sat in the rain to vote for? Got sick waiting in the fucking cold to vote for this nigga, and he can't even use the term white supremacy. What the fuck do I owe him? What the fuck do I owe Hillary Clinton, who when she's around white folks talks all prim and proper, and then when she getting around black folks she's talking about I'm rolling with hot sauce? The fuck out of here. These motherfuckers are master con artists when it comes to black folks. And there's two evils at play here. You got the sucker Democrat, and then you got the fake slave black Democrat. Because they're the motherfuckers who have set the precedents, who set the context that it's cool. Give us nothing, we'll vote for you. It's what I was talking about. It's auntie and uncle. It's some old niggas, some of these young niggas. It's these motherfuckers who done set that. Who done gave that motherfucking notion that all you gotta do with black folks is come and do the goddamn dance. These niggas done did all types of dances. Bill Clinton played the saxophone. Hillary Clinton did the nay-nay. George W. Bush, who's a fucking Republican, I seen him doing some African Bombada shit. Barack Obama done sang some fucking Al Green. Get the fuck out of here. Man, take that shit and get the fuck away from me. Straight up. We ain't voting for that shit. So it's us certified black folks. It's our job and our motherfucking duty not to vote for these motherfuckers, but it's even more so our job to tell the young folks, you ain't hijacked. You ain't got no fucking shackles to no Democratic plantation. Hell motherfucking no. Don't let these punk motherfucking Democrats try to brainwash our youth and tell them it's our fucking duty. We broke that cycle. We broke that chain by getting off the Democratic plantation. Now it's time for us to tell the young folks to stay the fuck away from the Democratic plantation as well. You gotta think independent. You gotta think strong. You gotta have a black first, black only, just black mentality. If these motherfuckers ain't giving us nothing, then we ain't giving them nothing. You know what I mean? It took 55 years for black folks to realize that Democrats are just as racist as Republicans. They all white supremacists, just on one side of the room and the others on the other. It took 55 years for black America to realize the Democrats and Republicans are both racist. But all it takes is one election to tell these motherfuckers, no black agenda, no vote. So like always, it's certified black culture versus the world. Like always, but it ain't nothing new. It ain't nothing new. We been on this and we stay standing. You feel me? And we gonna keep on standing. We gonna keep on pushing. Certified black style. I mean, take right now. Our brother Ice Cube, he came up with a contract for black America. He specifically tells folks, hey, this is about black Americans, descendants of slaves, foundationals, indigenous black Americans, not diversities, not minorities, none of that bullshit. It's about us. And what happened? Black Democrats, they came out. They came out the fucking woodwork, mad at Ice Cube, pissed off. White Democrats came out mad at Ice Cube, pissed off. Why? It's because Ice Cube went against that bullshit slave code that we gotta serve these motherfuckers. Ice Cube came out on some black independence, and it's clear that the Democrats hate black independence because that's not our role in their eyes. Our role in their eyes is to shut the fuck up, vote for them, and give them the advantage over the Republicans. That's it. And when Ice Cube comes out and says, no, I got a contract for black America, but we want some tangibles and some materials for black folks, they got mad. But ain't it funny? The Democrats got mad. I'm talking about the black and the white Democrats. They got mad at Ice Cube for coming out talking about black independence. But the same party, they met up with Lizzo. They met up with Cardi B. Let these motherfuckers talk on behalf of black folks. They had a fucking video talking about get your booty to the polls and had strippers promoting black politics. Not a doctor, not a lawyer, not an economist, not a strategist. A stripper. That's what they gave black folks. Not a doctor, not a lawyer, not a strategist, not an economist. Lizzo. Cardi B. But y'all motherfuckers got mad at Ice Cube. So don't let them feed you no bullshit. Don't let them feed you. Don't let them twist it, tangle it, confuse it. What that is clearly they don't want no black man talking no black independence. And the moment that we do, these motherfuckers get mad. D.L. Hughley gonna come out and criticize, man, Ice Cube, you don't need to do that. Well, D.L. Hughley, you need to shut the fuck up and get the Democratic dick out your mouth, nigga. Okay? Go pass out on stage again, nigga, and shut the fuck up about black independence. Cause it's clear, the only motherfucker in the world who thinks you really a strong black alpha is your goddamn self. Shut the fuck up, pop the dick out your mouth, nigga, and be quiet. Don't ever speak on a nigga like Ice Cube who's talking about real black independence, okay? You serve the slaves, the coons, the smuts, and the counterfeits, nigga, and we gonna leave this real black man shit over here. Alright? Do that. Lizzo, sit your big fat ass down. Cardi B, go suck somebody's dick. Matter of fact, knowing you probably go suck 30 dicks. So all y'all motherfuckers get the fuck out of the black power movement. Get the fuck out of this black independence and leave black politics alone. I salute Ice Cube all day. And anybody who's got a problem with Cube trying to promote black independence, fuck all y'all. That's for me, Todd Six, Black Alpha Network. If you don't like it, sorry. Sucks to be you. Great to be me. Now, I was sitting here chilling early and I went through my mail and shit. Matter of fact, hey, hold up, hold up. I got this shit right here. Hey, this how we do on the Black AlphaCast. This is what it is. This is a hot mic. This is real. No motherfucking filters. I told you. This shit ain't scripted. I'm gonna read this shit to you live. We gonna go, as I read this shit, you gonna hear this shit. You know what I'm saying? I got in my fucking hand, came in the mail today. You know, political season, you see all the political ads, you get a bunch of political bullshit mail. Guess what? I got something. This a Black AlphaCast exclusive. I told you, this the realest AlphaCast on the fucking earth. No podcast touching us. We gonna read this shit live. Okay, so I got Joe Biden's little political ad came in my motherfucking mail today, and it's right here. As I was telling y'all, I see the shit sitting right here on the fucking pile of mail. So let me grab this shit and let's kick it real like we do over here, Black Alpha style. Now, the front of this fucking page, it has a black man with a black boy on his shoulders, right? You know, cause the guy who wrote the crime bill, he cares so much about the black family, right? Okay, bullshit. Anyway, let's get past that. It says, it's time they had a president as focused on their future as you are. Yeah, you know, cause the crime bill Joe, you know, he cares about our future. The Biden and Harris agenda for Black America. That's what it says. Okay, let's read it. Hey, like I told you, as you hear this shit is as I read it. This is live right here. We're going full contact live. All right, Black Alpha exclusive. Strengthening the commitment to justice. Under the Biden and Harris administration, the Department of Justice will again use its authority to root out unconstitutional or unlawful policing. Okay, how? Specifics, please. Oh, none? Okay, got it. In addition, Biden will expand the use and power of the Justice Department to address systemic misconduct in police departments and prosecutors' offices. Ah, okay. You're going to address it and you're going to use your power. Specifics? Oh, no specifics. Okay. So just a bunch of vague shit. Okay, got it. All right, moving on. Create a $20 billion grant program to support criminal justice reform at the state and local level. How? Okay, you're going to create a grant program. No specifics again. Y'all see how these motherfuckers do the play on words, the twist on words, bunch of vague ass talk, right? And he says support criminal justice reform. Now, is that going to apply to blacks? Because that same shit could go to white people. And next thing you know, you're letting white motherfuckers off the hook for murdering folks. And say, hey, criminal justice. We didn't say what color. Trick talk. Now, next one. They said they're going to amp up community-oriented policing. Okay? Our criminal justice system cannot be just unless we root out racial, gender, and income-based disparities in the system. Ooh, there you go. Now, this one, they ain't even playing. They slid that motherfucker gender in. Now, it's funny because the front of this goddamn ad, it says, the Biden and Harris agenda for Black America. But when you start reading, all of a sudden, they start sliding in gender, which could be white women. So you're going to do things specific for white women. It could be Latino women. It could be Asian women. Damn sure ain't going to be black women. And then you're saying income-based disparities in the system. Income-based. So that could just be anybody poor. That could be a poor trailer park redneck. Billy Bob Jethro. From Chattanooga, Arkansas. Anybody can be poor. Now it's funny when you talk about a grant program, no specifics. The Justice Department, no specifics. But when you start talking about criminal justice, the only thing specific in here is you specifically said gender and income-based. Let me tell you how vague they're being. The play on words they're using. That's like telling your wife, girl, I'm gonna be a good man, great man, amazing man. I'm gonna listen, be there for you on Saturday at 12. She gonna say, okay, motherfucker, how? Details. Give us some motherfucking details of the situation. I hear all the shit you saying you gonna do, but how the fuck you gonna do it? And anybody who says that shit and they don't have details, that's a motherfucker who never planned on doing it in the first place. These motherfuckers are saying a bunch of shit that you can throw in the air and it can apply to anybody. Gender can apply to anybody. Low income, apply to anybody. So what the fuck we talking about? How fucking hard is it to say black? You put black on front of the page. You put a black man with a black kid on front of the fucking page. How come I don't see black in writing? Matter of fact, the only time I even see black written down is on the front of the goddamn ad. As I look through, I don't see black anywhere. They didn't even say black again during the whole goddamn ad. I don't see black again. They put it, sorry, I stand corrected. They said African American. They did say it one more time. They said it at the back of the goddamn book. So you only see black in the front of the motherfucking book and in the back of the fucking book. And that's the only 2 times you see this shit. Ain't that about a bitch? Oh, excuse me. I mean, ain't the Democrats some bitches? Much better. As president, Biden will ensure that no child's future is determined by their zip code, vague, parents' income, vague, race, vague, or disability, vague. None of that specific to black folks. I got you. Biden will build an education system that starts with investing in our children at birth and helps every student get some education beyond a high school diploma. Our children. Who the fuck is R? R? What? R? Okay. Could that R be Hispanic kids? White kids? Asian kids? Puppies? Kittens? Whose kids? You said students. What students? Could that be white students? Asian students? Canadian students? Arabic students? What students are you talking about? Now it's funny when y'all motherfuckers get to criticizing black folks. You make sure you put black in bold. B-L-A-C-K. Black. Black, 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 blackity, black, black. Y'all motherfuckers make sure you say black when it comes to criticizing discrimination and racism. But when it comes to some real shit, like some tangibles, some materials, some empowerment, then all of a sudden black go away. These motherfuckers is in a rush to get black away then. They quick to take black down then. When it come to giving us some shit, and when it come to giving us what we fucking owed, and what we done earned, all of a sudden, they don't want to say black no more. You ain't never seen motherfuckers who want to say black so much when it's criticized time, when it's racism time, when it's white supremacy time, they can't get black out their motherfucking mouth. But when it's empowerment time, tangible time, reparations time, then all of a sudden, they don't want to say black no fucking more. Then all of a sudden, they want to act like the word black don't fucking exist. They hit that switch. They go from black all day long when it's on some negative shit. Soon as it get to some positive shit, it turns into us. We as a nation, ours, friends, allies. Then all of a sudden, you want to combine everybody. When it comes to racism, you want to single us out. When it comes to tangibles, then all of a sudden, you want to combine everything. You want to collectively talk. Fuck you, the fuck out of here. And that's what we on when it comes to this bullshit Democratic plantation. I don't give a fuck who they are. If you come to me on some blue Democrat shit, fuck you, get out my goddamn way. Because remember, the Democrats are just slave masters wearing blue. Let me say that one more motherfucking time, because that shit hits a motherfucking nerve. Democrats ain't shit but white supremacists wearing blue. The Republicans are white supremacists wearing red. Don't ever get it motherfucking twisted, because the colors change. Because once you remove the red and you remove the blue, the only thing that matters to these motherfuckers is white supremacy. I don't give a fuck what color they got on. And to all you hoe-ass black Democrats, D.L. Hughley, Roland Martin, all y'all suckers, fuck all y'all chumps. Every last one of y'all motherfuckers, y'all gonna go down with that blue Democrat plantation. And us certified black society, we gonna be standing tall when all this shit is over. Ain't no future in cooning, motherfucker. You understand? And we see you. So check this. Anytime you dealing with a Democrat, remember, nobody loves seeing a dead black body on 11 o'clock news more than a Democrat. How do you know what I'm saying is true? Because they use dead black people as campaign bait. They use dead black folks as campaign tactics. Oh yes, indeed. Don't trust me, look it up. Look this shit up, it's right there in front of you. Every time you see a dead black person on 11 o'clock news, somewhere, somehow, a Democrat is sitting at their motherfucking house, high-fiving each other. Oh, goddamn right. Yeah, that's harsh, motherfucker. Yeah, and white supremacy's harsh. So guess what? I'm harsh right along with it. And that's the motherfucking truth. Period. Only difference between me and them is that they harsh and fake, and I'm harsh and real. Straight up, take that to the bank. So, how do you know this? Because they use black folks and they use their names in their campaigns. They'll sit there and name Trayvon Martin, Sandra Bland, Freddie Gray, Alta Sterling. They'll use all the George Floyd. They'll use all of these people's names and say, oh, if you come vote for the Democrats, we'll make all that go away. I've literally seen politicians say, if you vote Democrat, George Floyd would still be alive. Ahmaud Arbery still be alive. Breonna Taylor still be alive. They use dead black people's names in their campaign speeches just so you can vote for them. That's it. They don't give a fuck. How do you know they don't give a fuck? Because when they win, they don't do shit. Or they present you plans that are completely vague and don't accomplish nothing. They don't give a fuck about these black folks that they name. They don't give a fuck about these black individuals whose names they spit out on the fucking campaign stump. They don't give a fuck about that shit. That is only meant to get your vote. Understand this. The Democrats are spineless, shameless motherfuckers and will use black torture, black brutality, black discrimination, and black suffering to get one fucking vote. All black people are to these motherfuckers is a walking vote. If you vote for them, good. If you don't, fuck you. They don't give a fuck about our history. They don't give a fuck about our well-being. They don't give a fuck about our children. I don't give a fuck what Joe Biden puts on this bullshit ass paper he's got. Matter of fact, speaking of this bullshit ass paper he's got, I hope y'all heard that, because that's how I feel about that. Just how I rip that motherfucker up is the same way we're gonna rip their goddamn plantation to the fucking ground. The Democratic Party's out of here the same way I just did that bullshit ass ad. Guarantee you. They don't give a fuck about us. We don't give a fuck about them. And any black person who cannot comprehend that or does comprehend it and just loves these motherfuckers so much they won't admit it, fuck all y'all. This certified black society, we ain't nobody's slaves. We ain't nobody's punk. We don't belong to no Democratic plantation. We don't belong to no Republican plantation. We on this black power shit. So either your ass roll with it or get your ass rolled over. That go for the Democrats, the Republicans, and any slave that belong to y'all motherfuckers. This black empowerment shit is too goddamn strong. Now, with that said, election time is almost here. The moment of truth is almost here. And everything I said on this podcast and my other episodes, go back and look at them, it's all going to come to light. Everything I spoke of is going to come to fruition, not because we predict the truth, it's just because we call it how we see it. A snake's a motherfucking snake, a hoe's a motherfucking hoe, and you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. And black folks, you've been trying to turn these Democratic hoes into housewives, and that shit ain't gonna work. We're gonna do what you really need to do. We're gonna leave that bitch where the fuck we found her. And that's what we're doing with the Democratic Party. Now, one love, peace and love, Todd 6, Black Alpha Network. Hit me up on Twitter, Black Alpha Net W1. We getting big numbers over there. Hit me up right here on the channel. Subscribe, send this to your friends, your homeboys, your cousins, your homegirls. It don't matter. Send this shit, kick it like a real one, and we're gonna send that love right back to you. I'm sending good love, positive energies to all my real ones out there. I love being black. I love certified black society. I love the black community. I love everything that's goddamn black. My motherfucking shirt is black and I love this shit. Straight up. Now, I'll catch you on the next time and we're going to keep on smashing. One love, I salute you.
That's our motto. We want freedom by any means necessary.